I don't suppose they told you anything in Denver about the tragedy we had up here during the winter of 1970? I hired a man named Charles Grady as the winter caretaker. And from what I've been told, I mean, he seemed like a completely normal individual. But at some point during the winter, he must have suffered some kind of a complete mental breakdown. He ran amok and killed his family with an axe.
Well, you can rest assured, Mr. Ullman, that's not going to happen with me.
That's right.
Mom, do you really want to go and live in that hotel for the winter?
Sure I do. It'll be lots of fun.
The only thing that can get a bit trying up here during the winter is the tremendous sense of isolation.
Is there something bad here?
I fear you will have to deal with this matter in the harshest possible way.
I do that I killed you with Danny.
You did this to him, didn't you?
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains. Here's Johnny.
You're looking fine.
You better get the first cut on this film, Jay.
Let me ask you a question, Tara. We're indoors. I don't need the big coat, do I?
Nice and warm.
Good job. Good show.
It's not the script. I've given it to Philip. He's going to mull over it, you see. And would you like to mull over it?
I'd love to mull over it, Junior.
You're not even...
No. I mean, I have some time this evening.
No, the thing is, this
I wasn't planning on doing anything from between midnight and 2. And
that's not the real script. It's just...
This is just
what you did.
an idea to get started on. Very good. Filmmaking. Get these things. We make it up as we go along. Don't we, Viv?
And why is this script in multicolored pages? Anything?
Each time you make a new version, at first you get very methodical, and each time you make a new version, you put it in a different color. After a while, you're lucky if people get copies of the changes.
It's so that you start with white, then you go to blue, then pink, then green, then yellow.
But what happens
It's so that when everybody's got their script out, you can look right over and know if they've got the latest version. But of course, you never have the latest
Blue or
version.
yellow isn't significant.
No.
It's just colors.
I quit using my script. I just take the ones they type up each day.
Aren't you exaggerating a little bit?
No?
Well, this is just supposed to be...
Hi, Mr. Nicholson. How are you? Very nice to meet you. And this is all our gang. Mrs. Willis. And Katie and Liza. They're so excited. And Mr. and Mrs. Piggott. How do you do? And Mr. Willis. And Mr. Piggott.
Jack's such a big star, such a famous personality, that people do tend to be a bit sycophantic with him. But it wasn't everyone, but some people did. And it wasn't entirely ineffectual. I mean, I did get jealous sometimes, I must admit.
Why was that?
Well, it was mostly between takes, not during work. I mean, when we were actually working on a scene, that did not interfere at all. But on occasions when we were just sitting around or about to come to work or standing by in our rooms, whatever. I mean, there were times where I felt a bit jealous because he got very, very much attention.
Here we go. Roll video.
Turn over, please.
Roll video.
Speed, Stanley.
And don't look at your hands, Danny. Don't look at your hands when you come around. Keep it low. Come on. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Keep coming. More scared, Danny. Now, go. Over your shoulder. Run, now, run. Run back.
Your mum has said that when you're at home playing with your friends, you like to play a movie making. Is that true?
Right. And also, my friends like to play it, but they don't really understand.
Oh, what do you understand about movie making?
Well, they say, you think you're smart, don't you? You know? You know, and I admit that I do think I am.
From May until October, I was really in and out of ill health because the stress of the role was so great, and the stress of being away from home, just uprooted and moved somewhere else, and I had just gotten out of a relationship, and so for me it was just tumultuous. Look at this. Pulled all my hair. I pulled hunks of hair out on the windowsill. And the back got cut.
Need to trim that. Hunks of hair.
Oh, look.
Okay.
It just comes out.
Okay, right now, fellas.
All right, Sean.
There's more to come, Charles. Come on.
Come on, I'm right
Get a
here.
set up anyway now, boys.
Let's go. Come on, Sean. Get the dummy. No, she doesn't carry him. That's right. Okay, let's go.
No,
Can I have a finder, please? The 18.
18 in the tube. Swing it all back in here. Yeah, it's got to go outside. There. What's the time?
It is 25 to 1.
Well, I don't sympathize with Shelley. It doesn't help you, wouldn't it?
Yes, it does. It does.
Something extremely lonely being a station.
Yes, I know.
Let's go.
Right, okay.
18.
Boys, want the video is going to be around here. Get this all.
Okay, Timmy. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Why do you have to know about my rice and noodles? Huh?
I didn't know what you were going to say.
Rice and noodles. What if you'd walked in here and I was talking business? When I come up against a director who has a concept that maybe I don't agree with it, maybe I just hadn't thought of it or whatever, I'd be more prone to go with them than my own because I want to be out of control as an actor. I want them to have the control. Otherwise, it's going to become predictably my work. And that's not fun.
Well, many parts of that were good. There were quite a few hiccups, but many parts of it were very good. Let's look at it.
Don't mind the playback, please. Don't break it up, boys.
You didn't do it. Through here, I couldn't. I didn't think you got mean enough at the beginning when you said.
At the beginning, at the
transition point. But Shelley, many parts. The only thing. Come and look at it, Shelley. The only part clearly wrong was at the end when you said we've got to get him out of here. As you got strong at the end, and I think it has to be a last desperate begging, you know. And I still think you shouldn't jump on every single emphatic line. It looks fake. It really does. It looks like you...
When I'm that nervous, it's a...
Shelley, I'm telling you, it's too many times. Every time he speaks emphatically, you're jumping, and it looks phony.
So he says, I'll put on my suit and that's it.
No, I think that line is right.
Right.
When he lays down.
No, I think that line's in the right place.
Okay, Shelley, so you say, what's the matter with you first?
Because what's the matter with you means, why are you so angry? What is the matter with you? It doesn't mean, what are you talking about?
Well, this is where he lays down, though. That's the only thing I was thinking of. You know, when he flops back on the bed. Since that is new, I thought it fit, you know, what's the matter with you?
If you talk
And then he
say
blows
this
up.
right, I'd rather say it now.
Okay.
All right? Honestly, don't think the lines are going to make an awful lot of difference if you get the right attitude. I think you're worrying about the wrong thing. Can we just have a quick chat about it once more, shall we?
Okay, baby. Yeah, okay. Daddy, you got to listen to Stanley.
He's coming. Come on, square. Look back again, Danny. Scared, Danny. Look back, Danny. Look back. Scared. Danny. Look back, Danny. Start to slow down. Start to slow down. See the door. See the door. Look at the cupboard. Quickly. Get in the cupboard. Fast as you can.
Good. I think the last three were quite good. I think the last two were better, previous two. Okay, let him go. No,
Let's play back the last four.
it might be better to just play it as a medium shot with the situation. Yeah, okay, maybe.
Let's take that. Can you do it with your head down? Yeah. Well, that's not bad. Let's do that. Try that, Jack. Wendy, listen to me. Let me out of here and I'll forget the whole damn thing. It'll be like it never happened. You couldn't find some way of
sort of not looking at her and looking down as you say the line.
Go check it out.
Very good, Jack. Excellent. Right, check the gate, Doug.
I'm amazed. He's taught me more than I've learned on all the other pictures I've done within 1 year's time on one picture.